Hello! Long time no see. It's been, what, 5, maybe even 6 weeks since I put a video out on the main channel, and the reason for that is just that I am stuck. And the only way I can think of to get unstuck is to make this video right now, which is going to be very janky, largely unedited, and extremely personal, if I'm honest. So if you just want to click away right now, completely understand. But if you'll give me a minute to explain, I also brought some knitting to make it vaguely craft related. And that's the wrong way around. Here's the front. This is my navy blue topper cardigan that I've been knitting, my first ever Japanese pattern. It's going well. This is the back panel, and I've made all of this in the last couple weeks, but I am still behind where I need to be, so I'll just be getting on with this while we talk. So basically what happened here is I have a video calendar that I plan out weeks in advance, and it has regular breaks built into it because I know I need them. And sometimes I have to swap around what order I'm doing things in, but largely these days I do manage to stick to the plan. At the start of April though, that all kind of went out the window. I had already planned in some recovery time from that jigsaw championship that I went to, but what I didn't plan for was picking up germs there and being sick for the next 3 weeks. And that can't be helped, right? I did have a video that was almost ready to go, but it needed voiceover, and as Stitch Squad, who had to sit through me coughing and croaking out bonus content, will attest, that was so not gonna happen. So far, so perfectly reasonable. But the problem for me, as opposed to, I guess, most neurotypical people I know, is twofold. Firstly, while I'm ill, I can't really do anything else. Being ill becomes like the one thing my brain can focus on. I'm off my routine, the sensory stuff makes me want to scream, and ugh. Then there's the fact that I cannot simply switch back to normal work mode after being ill. I need some buffer time in between where I can properly rest, because being ill, as we know, is not actually restful. And I know most people would agree that having rest time after you've been sick is a great idea, but it's just not possible. The problem is, no amount of that's not possible will convince my brain. Like, if I try and go straight back to work, it just won't happen. I need the downtime after that the same as I do after social events like that jigsaw championship. So, yeah, with all of this, April was kind of a write-off, and I realise it seems like I've just made this video in order to reel off excuses, but that is not it. Bear with me. In May, I often do find it hard to keep up, and last year I think I took most of May off on purpose because I know that this is a thing. May is of course Eurovision month, and it's also my birthday, and when you are as easily overwhelmed as I am, that's more than enough excitement for 1 month. But on top of that, this year we have had Dave going away on a lads trip, me visiting friends that I'd never seen in real life before in Aberdeen, where I have also never been before. I started selling some unwanted stuff on Vinted, and then Dev got inspired by this and started selling some of his stuff on eBay, because hashtag always influencing. We went to a fancy classical concert. We dog sat the most adorable spaniel in the world, and here I will refer you to those hairs that you maybe spotted on this cardigan earlier. And we're also in full-on prep mode for another trip in June as well. And that's all great stuff, right? But it turns out it doesn't matter, it's just too much stuff. And on top of that, we do have some negative things going on as well. I'm not going to list those out, but literally as I record this right now, Dave is at a funeral, so that's one thing. It's just too much stuff. And as a result, every single time I have sat down to try and finish off that video this month, I've just kind of not. I'll sit and stare at the walls. I will spend entire days doing literally absolutely nothing, just sitting in silence. And that's not massively unusual behaviour for me when I am overwhelmed. I'm kind of a shutdown kind of person rather than a meltdown person. But the problem is, it's usually caused by something that comes along, happens, then goes away. Whereas I've now been off my routine since the beginning of April, if not even longer than that, and I'm just not coping at all. I made a video ages ago for Autism Awareness Month where I talked about some of the, I guess, shallow is a bad word, more surface level ways that it affects literally the practical process of making videos. And I don't tend to talk about these deeper bits much, not because I'm hiding them from you. I'm not ashamed or anything. It's just that it kind of doesn't come up when you're talking about silly fibercraft projects. But right now, not having shown my face in however many weeks in a row, I think it is important that people know why. Because it is not on purpose, and you might have someone in your life who gets stuck this same way that I do, and maybe seeing me attempt to work through it will help you understand them a bit more. I don't know. So, the idea here was that making a video, literally any video, might help just jumpstart me and unstick that one tiny bit of brain, and then maybe I can get back onto a routine with that at the very least. I don't know if this is going to work. I think it will. I kind of feel a lot better already just talking to the camera. It feels like getting back to normal, you know? And as of the last couple of days when I decided to make this video, I have started recording bits for other future videos as well, so clearly it is already having an effect. Now, it is my birthday on Saturday, which by the time this goes out, that'll be tomorrow, I guess. Happy birthday to me. I would love to sit here and tell you that's the last of the disruption and everything will be back to normal, but the truth is this is going to be a really busy summer compared to our usual, and I need to find a way to cope with that. So I do have some ideas. I'm going to focus more on building a routine out of the things that I can still control while everything else is different, and hopefully that's going to help. I don't really know. I'm muddling through this as we speak. But yeah, first task, put out this video to hopefully get unstuck a little bit. Second task, breathe. Enjoy my birthday weekend. And third task, see where we stand next week. If you have watched this all the way to the end, thank you, because videos like this are not easy to make. It's a very vulnerable place to be. I am not going to do my usual Stitch Squad roll call at the end of this one because that feels a little bit weird to do on a video like this, but I do want to say a big welcome to the one new member that we got this month, and you will know who you are because there's only one of you. So welcome. I'm sorry that you picked the worst time to join, but I'll make it up to you soon with bonus videos from my Aberdeen trip and also dog sitting. I swear this guy is just the cutest. Alright, back to finishing off this cardigan, which, to be honest, is also a problem at the moment, but that's a whole other video. I genuinely do think, I'll be back soon with some more crafty nonsense. So in the meantime, have a brilliant rest of your day, and keep making cool stuff. Bye!